Hey guys, what's up? It's Tiggy here. Just wanted to quickly remind you guys that you can support your favorite creator using the creator code on the PUBG website. I'd appreciate it if you filled me in. Peace out, enjoy the video. Mwah.
2 more days, 12 more games to go here at PGS1 until we find out who will be the champion of the new era. We get ready to start off the day. It is Paper Thin and Cammy D coming at you, and I am super excited today, Cammy. Yesterday was such a good day. The matches were so close. The teams, the leaderboard, everything is so tight right now.
We're going into game number 1 is going to be Erangel, and we're going to see if those standings remain at the end of day number 2 here. Phase number 1 does reveal itself. It's going to be another northwest circle. Last time we saw this yesterday, and it's been a while since we've seen a South George circle, but yesterday took us very far towards the coast.
Right now, this fight doesn't seem to be really heating up just yet. I don't think either team really wants to commit to this. I mean, these are 2 teams, you know, literally our top 2 teams.
Sort of, I would say, means that Soniqs and Na'Vi need to leave, but I don't know how they can do that safely. Dano now coming in from the north side, trying to separate from Luminosity, but yeah, trying to leave, they have to go for the fight here. Example does get the knock onto Shrimzy.
Yeah, Shrimzy trying to push with that shotgun initially. Tickleton is going to be good for 1. The Molly's going to send him back momentarily, but he's got enough space to re-push this angle. Now going to be watching briefly, expecting a player to be in there, maybe going to be able to stick this res. Uba on the flank. Mime, is he going to be aware of this? No, he's not. But H-Win gets him anyway. What a turd from H-Win. That could completely change the dynamic of this fight.
Uba was going to be the win condition for Na'Vi here and just completely destroyed, not able to get the knock when he should have. And it is all onto Example. Soniqs are staying up with all 4 remaining. So this is a slow fight for them to take, but they are winning it decisively.
That is unbelievable from H-Win. To outduel one of the best players in the world when he's got you on the back foot like that. Absolutely disgusting. Now they're going to try to push this angle. Example, low on health. Did he walk into that molly? He did. He's done. And Soniqs are going to win the battle. Donowa did get destroyed. They're out of the lobby. Belmoth with a hell of a spray up the hill. It's actually Tiggleton who's going to find the knock with the SKS, though, onto him. Nuren's flushed by Isaki, so Puchil's all on his own. Trying to get a spray. He does. He finds the head. Can he find the point? Yes, he can. He's at least got that going for him, but he's not going to get any further. Pent up from STK is going to claim this point.
Shrimzy, H-Win, both just waiting for a peek, and Cerberus know that Soniqs have also approached, so both teams are ready. Both teams are waiting for the shots to come out. The shift is going to, as expected, hard shift down to the south, which means that both these teams can commit to this fight without having to rotate too much. A good knock, an immediate follow-up grenade is going to get Mime removed, but Shrimzy with the trade.
Cerberus 5 kills in this round, but only Duckmai and Hisaki are in the unknocked status. Well, they are trying to keep Soniqs off their backs. Duckmai trying to stick the heel. Looks like he should be good for it, I believe. Isaki has to go nuts. He's got 1. Can he find any more? H-Win has been phenomenal this round so far, but Tiggleton's down. Duckmai springs into action. It is just H-Win left right now, trying to come up and over. He's got 1. Can he find the last member? The point is good, but now he's getting shot in the back by DG98, and it's going to be Pio who claims the final member of the Soniqs.
So it's still close, but now with 17, with this win here, they're making a bit of a dent in terms of little bit of space down to the top, outside the top 4.
All right, if it's ready, then why hold back? Let's get into game number 2 with the vivacious voices of Paper Thin and the Cammy D.
But there it is, phase number 1. It is not going to be even the potential for an island circle. It is still a lot of water in play. However, the easy side, all the pressure is going to be coming in from the east. Luminosity is already on the rotate, coming in, trying to wrap around north side of Los Leones with Genji. But Soniqs now at the bridge camp. Cerberus just cannot catch a break.
Mime here is going to get some help from Tiggleton and H-Win. Cerberus down to their last player, Hebos. He has to peel off this rotation and now play salvage. The rest of his team is down and out. Can Tiggleton find another one to connect? No. And now the stuns are coming out. They know it. The knock on to Shrimzy with the grenade. Here comes the utility barrage from Na'Vi. Tons of stuns are pushing this space so they can take this next hill and get a better position to bear down on top of the Soniqs. But Ghibli may have a part to play in this.
Exactly. That's what Soniqs are trying to bank on. Shrimzy still can't get revived, and Amali at his feet. Shrimzy is going to get confirmed. This is now a man advantage for Na'Vi.
Amali from Mime trying to find some more damage, but it's Heaven and Gumin who are absolutely just destroying this fight between these 2 teams. They are a thorn in the side for sure, but Uba, an example, springing to life. It is a return fire here, but Ghibli gets the lion's share of Na'Vi.
Tiggleton able to stay alive just barely.
Tiggleton Gonna have to go absolutely massive on that front line, but there is not a lot of space. Might have even saw the grenade in the hand of Tosi. Molly's out there as well, as Tosi did find H-Win. Now just Tickleton left for the Sonic, trying to do what he can to stay alive, trying to salvage this situation, but nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. The Mollies as well send him packing into the blue, proning down. Ghibli trying to hunt him down. It's just gonna be the Molly that finishes the job.
Here's the overall leaderboard, Martin, and it is still going to be 17 at 81, but Ghibli jumps into second place and starts to close that gap.
Yeah, and going into this game, obviously 24 points for Donovan, now on 37. One more decent game, double digits for them, and they're looking at top 8 already.
It is time to get Erangel, the third game onto the day, underway. We move over towards our grassy pastures.
Circle pubs just southwest of Pachinki. A lot of fields in this area of the map. I'd argue that more than half of what's playable terrain down here is actually fields in one way or another.
Tickleton on the backside gets a flush onto Alo with the Molly. Snakers kickstart, trying to work this forward position. Flood on the backside.
As America on America action unfolds, Soniqs versus SDK.
All right, the opening knock from H-Win on to Kurt. Penta and Vegas now turning their attention back towards the Sonics and maneuvering to try to keep their captain alive. But no, Tickleton isn't having any of it. He gets the knock. H-Win trying to push the hill. He can't get the drop shot, but the rest of his team is there to finish the job. Sonics with 5 kills.
Again, crucial that they get this done with as fast as they do.
Hemas now down out in the road. A spin from Lou. Gonna run out of bullets and have to change direction. Shrimzy finally shows up to the party and takes Hisaki down.
Yep. Twisted Minds down to 3 with Perfectix still knocked. They want to fight Tygon. Oh, I think Batulin's caught a glimpse of him. Yeah, Tygon barely on his feet before he takes out one. The kill will come through in the end, though, onto Cerberus, so they will fall now. 2v3. H-Win has to try and play contain as best as he can as Twisted Minds continue the sweep around.
Yeah, he's going to need some cover fire from the high ground from Tickleton and Shrimzy. He's got one more grenade, but while he's going for it, he is knocked down. Shrimzy is down as well. Only one player stands, and it is the Sonics Tickleton. A 1v4 is facing the superstar from the Sonics, but Spiro is ready for him. He has to reaggress. He has to change angles. And the Twisted Minds are not going to let him go anywhere. They are W-keying forward. The pan is out for Spiro. He's going to throw it just in case Tickleton's behind the tree, and they're going to spot him. They're going to take him down. Twisted Minds will come through with an 8-kill chicken dinner.
Solid win for Twisted Minds in a very Twisted Minds fashion.
So even with that win, Twisted Minds is unable to cross over into that top 8.
They're behind.
But they are on that hunt with 45 points. 17, not a huge gap over the chase in the top 3, but it does start to really tighten up in that 4th spot down to 7. Well, let's see if it's time for that good game as we get into our next match. This is PGS 1. Let's do this thing.
Okay,
East side circle.
Surprise.
What?
I'm shocked.
What?
I'm shocked and awed that this is going to end by Junkyard. Yeah, I don't think either of them is aware of their position. H-Win might have just gotten the spot on Vegas there.
No clue.
Tickleton, I think he saw him. Yeah, Tickleton was ready, so I'm pretty sure H-Win saw him, and H-Win, yeah, stabs him in the back. That's 2 quick kills for the Sonics. STK falling apart to their America's counterparts. And Penta and Purdy trying to wrap around the side, and Tickleton's having none of it. Mime as well is going to get a knock onto Kurt. Penta on a sliver of health, trying to do something in this fight.
I mean, people say that PUBG is a game of seconds. This was a fight of milliseconds. Had Vegas gotten the first shot over there, had he been the one to find the peak, this could just as easily have been SDK instantly wiping out Sonics. So, fortunately, for, I believe it was Shrimzy, caught Vegas on the split. H-Win gets to suppress, and they get the fast double. Really solid hold. Now Adam, solo player, left alive for third eye, trying to peek on over, trying to find some extra points here. Smart play that when you're low to try and make something happen. We'll see now as those fall, as Adam actually is going to be the one to find the last. We saw Mime find a double just before as we hop over to the fight between Sonics and Howl.
Oh, H-Win just gets sat down by Ruin. They were not expecting him to come in from this flank. Now they are aware. Shrimzy with a Groza, trying to see if he can stop this Howl run. Mime now just going to be picked up and brought back. Tickleton left on this rock to hold point.
Yeah, trying to run back for the safety. Not going to happen. Ruin finds the double once more. What one player did to Sonics. That's ruined a lot of it coming through. Xiaobei does find damage on the other side as Danoa falls now, I think.
Yeah, let's take a look at the overall leaderboard as we go into our final 2 matches of today. There's still 6 to play tomorrow, but 17 is looking like a juggernaut with 95 points. Remember, they were able to get 4th place in that last game, so they just continue, no matter how it goes for them, to put points on the board. And I don't know, I mean, first off, I'm impressed to see Soniqs so close to them. Remember, Soniqs left the drop spot, let 17 have it, and still is playing very well out of there. But 17 with Pachinki Picado, they just don't seem catchable.
The game is tied. We're going to go into Erangel now, the last one of the day, to see who's going to take the penultimate chicken dinner. They're stealing the spot, absolutely.
They're seeing the split. This is a great read from Soniqs as well. They saw the flashes, the smokes being thrown from Norrens. That's an easy call. There's just one guy here. He's throwing smokes to try and help out. If we commit to this one fast enough, we will have a good fight in our favor.
Shots push the player to the top floor, and grenades are flying on in. Norrens is on 20 HP. Another one comes in from Tig. Still can't quite find the knock. And at the very least, they try to get the revive.
Yeah.
Onto Flash in the middle of the field. But the pressure onto Norrens has gotten quite hectic. Now Shrimsy up on the second floor to watch the cross through those windows.
Credit to Norrens for buying his team time to get the rest, but can they come to his rescue now? He jumps out. Smokes do tend to kind of deny some audible cues. We'll see now if he gets seen. Spotted there by Mime. Damage done both ways. Issue is Norrens is still very much alone, so it's going to be in their favor.
And look at the Tiggleton pressure. Going to be trying to follow up from the initial damage that Mime did, but it's going to be him with the knock on the Norrens. Sonic spot that, and they're going to be capitalizing with the space. Just north of the swamps, and Ghibli are pushing forward. Atron has an opportunity to catch them off guard. That's a spray down to heaven. Not able to get the knock. Is able to follow up now. Follow-up grenade as well to confirm that kill. The rest of Ghibli trying to respond.
Yeah, Atron has to figure, do I commit to the push on forward, or do I fall back? Issue is he doesn't commit fast enough, so he's going to be taken down. Glass now sat down below trying to suppress. Mime is still far back, so they need to find these knocks quickly in order to maintain the upper hand in this fight.
But with that hard shift away from the water, someone could be wrapping in this direction, and Shrimsy, I think, is going to try and back away. Doesn't want to commit too heavily to this fight.
On that northwest side, example now falls as well as Third Eye continues to rack up points. That is a perfect molly. Should be both down from Soniqs. At least Shrimsy falls Tiggleton able to stay put for a while as Guman tries to wrap further forward. Should see him in just a second, and there you go. Both down. Apocalypse. Damage does come through return, though.
What a great flank by Guman there.
Not great
So
for
they're
my
a little
region.
bit closer there. Ascent now on second place. They're tied with Ghibli. 14 points behind 17 Gaming here. That's obviously a huge one.
It's really anyone's game. They've got to get out there. They've got to put the points on the board because tomorrow it's only 6 left. This is the last chance to dance on day 2 of PGS 1. Let's get in to our final match.
Where do Navi go? Luminosity pushed onto the south. We already saw Relo go down to Sonic. Kickstart forced to get out of his vehicle in a bush. Root with the knock there. It seems like they didn't really have any safe lines to get into this one, as Kickstart does get confirmed. Only 2 of them remaining, and I think their vehicles are really, really damaged.
Yeah.
And Stinker's having to run away from the blue is going to go down, so at least that point won't go the way of the Sonics, but with Luminosity's position, that's barely any consolation.
Exactly. Here comes Navi trying to find an area of their own. They're gonna get out of the vehicles, I think.
And now 4AM pushing on to Ghibli. Glass is down. Toasty on the low ground, but he's going to have to do some work to get up. It's all going to be on Heaven here on the high ground. Peeking out the window. Summer and Crazy already making it close.
Nice push on forward. Shanghai is down on the southern side as well, trying to play some sort of flank, trying to isolate Ghibli, not allow them to get back up to the subside plateau.
Sonics now up against Howl. Tickleton is getting revived. Mime holding point. And then Twisted Minds, eyes on 17. 17 took this dip from SDK, and Twisted Minds are just going to try and copy their maneuver.
Exactly. Get those utility in. Perfect's already finding the double. That should be the confirmed. They're all sat down below. If they want to make this play on through, it has to come in now.
Smokes are still out once again. Logo's just going to go ahead for the revive as Howl is eliminated in 12th place. 11 teams still remain, but who knows how much more survivability we're going to be able to see here. Good grenades. Only 3 kills for Twisted Minds, and they're going to just have to overflow into this dip, but Sonics is right behind them. But luckily for Twisted Minds, they spot the backfill.
I'm loving this flank out from Cerberus. Again, even when they have a compound for cover, they're aggressive in their playstyle. They had the compound, they make the flank on out, they find the last remaining player in Xiaowood from 17, and now they can fall back once more.
Sonics eliminated. 17 eliminated.
Let's look at the wall here. Toughies. It's going to be 17 still in the lead.
Just barely, though, after the last game of today. 6 games to play tomorrow. 17 is in the lead, but only by 5 points with 99. Ghibli right behind him at 94. Sonics even closer, and Cerberus behind that. In fact, I would say 1 all the way down to 6 really is a very tight race. Not to say Gen G, 4AM. I would say even down to maybe Twisted Minds and Day Trade, 1 big game, and they're back into that hunt. So it's going to be a crazy day.
It needs to be first, second game for these guys to kind of be in the race still. Otherwise, they're going to run with it.
We only have 1 day until we meet our first ever PGS1 champions. So stay tuned and let's find out which teams will make their lion's share of $500,000. I'll see you tomorrow, and this is Bella. Bye-bye.